Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Faithful Friday. Thank you so much for stopping by my live. I had a very hectic morning this morning, but I just wanted to stop by to give some encouragement this morning. Thank you guys. Please tap up the screen. Please like the live. Please don't forget to subscribe. So I'm going to start out by saying, thank you, Lord, for waking us up this morning. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we come nothing but to rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Um, I'm just going to share something with y'all this morning. Good morning, Mr. Dixon. How are you this morning? Thanks for stopping by. For me, it is evening still. Okay, all right. So wherever, let me start over. Wherever you're watching from in the world, thank you for stopping by today. All right. Here in the United States, where I'm going live from, it is morning. Thank you so much for liking the live. So I just got back off the road, and since it's day here and it's still morning, I'm going to thank the Lord for giving us another chance this morning to be the best version of ourselves. Thank you, Lord, for waking us up in a sound mind. Again, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we come nothing but to rejoice and be glad in it. If you have stopped by and you have not yet joined my channel, please don't be afraid to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. All right? And if you don't mind this morning, if you would be so kind to tell me your name and where you're watching from, I would truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by from Kenya. Respect always to the motherland and all the people all over the world. Anybody else from Kenya watching, sending love to Kenya. Chef's kiss. So if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by Drea's Kitchen. I am a catering company. I own a catering company located in South Florida. And if you're looking for a safe place where it's good vibes only, we motivate, we interact, we share experience, share information, and I teach you all my cooking skills, then you are at the right place. So thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I am going to be prepping, and I am going to take y'all with me. If that's something that you would like, then you're at the right place. So grab a chair, grab your coffee, your tea, your lunch, your dinner, and let's chit chat while I do what I do. All right? Okay. So I'm going to start by saying it's very hot here in South Florida. And I got up early this morning and went to Restaurant Depot. So what I did, I brought my cooler because I have a business van. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Caroline, thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by this morning. Happy blessed Friday. Happy festive Friday. Happy faithful Friday. Good morning, Trudy. Thursday. Today's Thursday? Oh, Lord. Happy thankful Thursday. You see, I'm over here saying Friday. I'm one day ahead. I am one day ahead of the game. So, guys, we're still, I am rushing it. Love cooking channel like yours. Thank you so, so much for stopping by. Yes, yes, yes. Happy Faithful Friday. My friend had to correct me. It happens to the best of us where we get one step ahead of ourselves sometimes. All right? All of us, none of us is perfect. And I never forget one time I was at the dialysis clinic because I was a dialysis tech for 10 years, and I think I was still in training, and something happened. And my patient, Mr. Mouchette, turned to me and he said, and I'll never forget that. There are certain things that you have learned throughout your life that you never forget. And he turned and he said, Andrea, don't feel any type of way. All right? That's why pencils are made with erasers. So if something happened, you can fix it. All right? So I'm fixing it right now. I'm correcting myself. I am thinking it's Friday, but it's Thursday. All right. So again, thank y'all for stopping by. See you at one. Yeah. So I went to Restaurant Depot, which is a huge, what you would call that, grocery store where you go and you get commercial products, commercial stuff for your catering or for your household. If you want to buy in bulk, that's where you go. So I do most of my shopping at Restaurant Depot, and I'm just going to share my shopping haul and some of the things that I like to cook with, and then I'm going to cook a quick lunch. All right. So for who just joined the live and don't know that I'm Jamaican, I was born and raised in Jamaica, and I live here in South Florida. So I cook a lot of Jamaican, authentic Jamaican meals, and I also do Jamaican fusion meals. So Jamaican meals with a twist. All right, and American and international. So I do a little bit of everything over here. So if this sounds like something that you like, then you're welcome to be a part of my channel. All right, Christina, thank you so much for stopping by. Abby, I am in South Florida. I am in Florida. Thank you so much for stopping. Come on, guys, like the live, share the live if you wish to. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. 1 minute. Yes. So if this sounds like something that you like, then thank you so much for stopping by. All right. So as we move along, I'm going to share my shopping haul. Some of the things that I like to cook with or I use on a regular basis in my kitchen. So this is, no, I'm not in Miami. I am in I'm in Pembroke Pines. Not Miami, Pembroke Pines. So I love to use Badia Tropical. And I picked up one of these. I use it if I'm making seasoned rice. I put a little bit in my soup. I put a little bit when I'm seasoning chicken. So this is one of my staple seasoning in my kitchen. I love me some Badia Tropical. All right. I also got me some shrimp, the 16 to 20 count. When I'm doing seafood, I love to use this size shrimp. They're pretty big, you know, so I really like to cook with these when I'm doing catering. I do shrimp skewers, curry shrimp, whatever I have to do. This is the size shrimp I like to use. Will you say where? I did say Pembroke Pines, Florida, not Miami. Pembroke Pines. And if you go on my platform, my Facebook, my Instagram, you will find my business. You just gotta key it in and Google will bring it up. I'm in Pembroke Pines, Florida. All right? Okay. All right. I do a lot of pasta or sauce that I need heavy creamer. All right? So I picked up 6 crate of heavy creamer. All right, because I use it for my pastas. My jerk chicken pasta is the bomb diggity. Okay, I do a lot of jerk chicken pasta. Just yesterday, as a matter of fact, I did 2 trays of jerk chicken pasta and delivered them to a corporate office. All right, so with that, I use a lot of heavy creamer. So I went and I bought 6. Good morning, my beautiful niece. Come on, sweetheart, like the live. Please like the live, Ashley. Like the live, and if you want, you can share it for me. Oh, you just left school? I just came from Restaurant Depot. I went to pick up some supplies because I have catering on Saturday. for a trunk party. For anybody who don't know what a trunk party is, I can explain. I didn't know either. I had to learn. Okay. Thank you so much for liking the live. A trunk party is when a student graduates from college, from high school, and is getting ready to go to college. So their parents or friends and family come together and they do a chunk party. Me and what you the gifts that you bring is usually stuff that they would need for their dorm or monetary gifts, right? So any little thing that they would need going to college, comforters, pot sets, whatever they would need, that's what you give at a trunk party. I had to learn. 1 minute, I'm going to answer your question, Lady Alicia, but let me finish on the chunk party. Even when they have babies and they do the gender reveal, I learned that late. Because when I was having babies, we did not have any gender reveals. It's nowadays I'm seeing all these new trends, but you go with the flow because we're older, so we have to catch on to the new school, right? Again, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. So on the menu for Saturday, I'm not doing everything. I'm only doing some of the entrees. I'm making the jerk pork, the macaroni and cheese, the rice and peas, and the salmon. That's what I'm going to be cooking. All right? So the mac and cheese, rice and peas, and I'm doing pigeon peas. Some people call it, some countries call it pigeon peas, but in Jamaica we call it gungu peas. And if you want to know what it looks like, I know I have a pack here because that's what I'm going to cook. It's dried gungu. We have the green ones and we have the dry ones. All right. And this is the dried. Thank you so much, Ashley. This is the dried pigeon peas. So this is what I'm going to be cooking. And the reason why I chose to not do red kidney beans and do gungu peas is because her mom, my client's mom, is going to be doing the curry goat. And instead of doing white rice, because she wants me to do, yeah, that's what a lot of countries call them. But Jamaicans, we call the same peas pigeon, gungo, Gungo. That's what we call it in Jamaica. All right. So that's why I'm saying this channel, we're over here to learn, share what we know from each other. This is a safe place where you could come, be yourself, voice your opinion. We motivate, we elevate, and we learn from each other, right? So yes, I learned that name when I came to America. In Jamaica, all I know was gungo. I did not know pigeon peas until I came here. But matter of fact, I came to the United States when I was 17 years old. All right? So I wasn't exposed to a lot of things, just school. I was brought up in a very strict, stern household. So mostly school, books, and play with your cousins that live down on the store around the block. And that's it. We make smoke ox with them. See? That's what I'm talking about. All right? So we're over here to share what we know, constructive criticism, and just interact with each other. And thank you so much, Mr. Paul, for that information. I truly appreciate you. Will, France, first people speak good English. First people speak good English? What do you mean first people speak good English? What do you mean? I was born and raised in Jamaica, which we got our independence from England, and we do speak English, but we have our own language that we speak, which is Patois. Good morning, my friend Neil. How are you? You caught me last night, but I was sleeping, but I am on YouTube Live. Do you want to come over YouTube Live and watch me? All right. How are you doing? We're going to have to talk later because I'm live. Everything is good? Awesome. God is great. We serve an amazing God. to the setting. Yes, yes, yes. Worthy to be praised. My brother. Yeah, I'm over here on YouTube, building my YouTube channel, baby. But we'll talk about that later. Huh? Alright. Yeah, man, call me. Alright, have a good day, my friend. Alright, bye. Okay, so back to you, Will France. First, people speak good English. Can you elaborate more on that? Because I'm Jamaican, so we we speak the right English. I guarantee you that. But we have our own language, and sometimes when we're speaking, we mix English with patois. All right? So that's something learned for the people who probably don't know about my culture. Good morning, great is thy Lord. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by on this thankful Thursday. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for liking the live. All right, so moving right along. I just showed you guys the heavy creamer, I showed you guys the shrimp, and I went ahead and I picked up a big pack of, I know it's you, Rebel. Good morning, baby. How are you, one of my favorite people on this planet? How are you this morning? Happy, faithful Friday. My dear friend, life has been lifing, but guess what? We serve a great, not an average, not a mediocre, not a sometime, not a partial. We serve a great God. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you were saying. I did not understand. That's why I had to explain. All right. So now that you wrote it where I can understand, yes, we got our independence from England. We are, we were ruled under the British monarchy. So that's where we got our English from. But the broken English came from slaves from Africa, and what they did, they mix English with the patois, and we end up with patois. So, of course, I know I haven't seen you in a while. I did pray for you, and I knew before it happened that everything was going to be okay. And I'm glad to hear from you and hear that you are healing. We serve a great God. You already know that because you're a God-fearing person. So I know you know that God is great. And I've been over here, my dear friend. I've been over here putting in the work over here on YouTube, and the reception that I'm getting, which I know you didn't have any doubt that I was not going to get good reception over here, and that's what I'm doing. So it's a good look, and I am staying motivated. I'm staying positive. I'm staying resilient. I'm staying just giving God the glory. All right. So yeah. Hi, Will France. All right. So here I have a huge bag of Parmesan cheese. This cheese is very, very expensive. But I use it in my, sauce for my pasta. And I had to pick one up because I used the last of it that I had yesterday. Come on, guys, please like and share the live. All right. So I used the last of it yesterday, and I had to pick up a new pack. So this is the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to be making macaroni and cheese. So I went ahead and I got me some Kobe. I love Kobe Jack in my mac and cheese. I don't know if anybody else want to share how they make their mac and cheese with me, but I love Kobe Jack in mine. And I also use heavy creamer and regular milk in my mac and cheese sauce. All right. So just sharing. So here's the Kobe Jack. And I also picked up some sharp cheddar. So as far as my mac and cheese, I use sharp and I use Kobe Jack. Right? Alright. And I also picked up some grated Parmesan. Alright, because I use that also when I do my pastas. Whether shrimp pasta, jerk chicken pasta, rasta pasta, I use the grated Parmesan. Usually I buy it from Sam's, but I was in Restaurant Depot this morning. So I just went ahead and just picked up, you know, pick up everything there because running from one place to the other with gas price, sometimes we have to just do the things smart, right? Instead of just running all over the place. I mean, it might cost $1 or $2 at one spot, but we just go ahead and we do what we gotta do. So again, I'm gonna be over here sharing tips, sharing stuff when I go to the store and pick up groceries, sharing my shopping haul, showing you how I cook certain things and sharing my recipes, how I cook certain things in my kitchen, because everybody have their own style, their own ingredients, their own ways of doing things. So again, we're not here to bash, tell anybody that how they do certain things is the wrong way. We're just here to motivate and encourage and share. Okay? All right. So if that sounds like something that you would like, then you're definitely at the right place. Because over here, what we do, it's good vibes only. All right. Thanks so much for liking the live. Okay. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about. So yesterday after I picked up my grandson, I came home and I made him some wings, some lemon pepper, because that's what he said he wanted. And I was on the road yesterday grocery shopping, so I came back home. I got him some wings and I cleaned them and seasoned them and made him some lemon pepper wings. When I picked him up from school, I told him that I made him those wings. And if you have been following me, then you would know that I am a part of my raising my grandson. His name is Legacy, and he is 4 years old. And I've had him and helped to take care of him since he was born. And he's 4. He'll be 5 in October. So you're gonna hear me talk a lot about him. And sometimes when you're over here, you're gonna see him also, because I pick him up from school most of the time. So I made him his dinner, and after I was done, I was so exhausted because I got up yesterday and I was on live. If y'all remember and you were over here, I was on live yesterday doing the pasta from scratch. I did the jerk chicken pasta from scratch yesterday, and when I was done, I came off live because I didn't want to be on the live driving to go to my destination, and I wanted to make sure I get there on time, and I had to get there by 12 o'clock. So because they said lunchtime was 12, so somewhere along 12 o'clock I had to get there, and I made sure I got up, cooked, and thank you so much, Rebel, for liking the live. Went ahead and cook and wash up the dishes and got everything together and got to the destination on time, which we all know that that's very important whenever you're doing anything, or having to deliver. Consider especially the fact that it's a corporate office where they get lunch at a certain time. I had to make sure I get there on time, and I was. Thank God for that. Nice to see you, Miss Drea. Hey, Miss Candy. Good morning. Hopefully it's morning where you are, because somebody just corrected me that it's evening where they are. So nowadays I'm gonna probably have to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm gonna have to make sure I start on that note. So this cooler, I keep it in my car because when I go on the road and I pick up certain stuff, sometimes I'm on the road for hours. So having a cooler in the car is imperative. Most of those big trucks, I have a SUV, transit, right? But most of these big vehicles that I see, especially when I went to Home Restaurant Depot this morning, they have an AC unit in them because they have so many stuff that you don't want to spoil, and they're probably on the road for a long time, so they have to have some kind of cooler. So me, I'm working with my cooler now, right? Because that's what I got. All right. So I went ahead and let me see what you said, Miss Candy. Yes, I am in MIA. Is it MA? Is it Miami or where are you? Because MA, is it Minnesota? I don't know the abbreviation. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna pretend. Okay, that's one thing with me. I'm real. So does that mean, what does MA means? Minnesota? All right. So after I fed my grandson, Massachusetts. Oh, thank you. Sending chef's kiss to Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm just being real, guys. I don't know what MA means. Um, thank you. Thanks for telling me. All right. So these heavy creamers, I have a small cooler over there. I'm just gonna move away from the camera for a minute to take them because this refrigerator is completely full. It can't fit anything else. So I'm gonna have to put them over here for now. All right. So again, if you're just joining, thank you so much for stopping by today and showing love on my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and most of all subscribe to the channel so whenever I post anything you'll be able to see. All right, and follow and share. So that part is very important to me. All right. Okay. Then I have 2 more shopping haul that I made that I'm going to share with 3 more. I went ahead and I picked up a watermelon. It's watermelon season now because the other day watermelon was like $10, okay? But now in the summertime here, you know, in Florida at least, but I am sure it's almost everywhere. See? Still. And I'm losing it. Guys, if you're just joining and you have never been on my live before, I am on a weight loss journey and I have lost 11 pounds so far. So that's what my daughter was saying to me just now that, you know, yeah. So, let me read Miss Candy. I was in Jacksonville last Friday and Saturday and I was there for business meeting. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. That's not your first time, is it? Okay. So, yeah, the watermelons now are cheap. Well, on sale, I would say. They're $4. You can get them $2.99, $3.99. Depends on where you buy them. But for me, my area right now, they're for $4. So I picked one up. I love watermelon. I really love watermelon and you could do so much with it. And I'm going to share some of the things that you can do. I usually cut it and cube them and put them in the refrigerator because again, I'm on a weight loss journey and I honestly do not drink soda anymore. I have taken that out of my diet, period. I love the frizz-in soda. I'm not gonna say I won't drink a little bit of Sprite or ginger ale, but soda, that's it for me. So especially now that it's so hot and you want to stay hydrated, watermelon for me is a great choice because what I do, I get it, I cut it, I cube it, and I put it in my container and I'll eat it just like that. You know, apart from me which if you know me, you know I drink a lot of water. So apart from the water, I eat a lot of watermelon. Well, this one is seedless, and they say the seeded one is the better one. All right. Occasionally when I go to the store, they'll have seeded, but most of the time they don't. They usually have the seedless. All right, especially now that it's watermelon season. So whenever I see the seeded, I buy it. Whenever I don't, I still do buy these because I love watermelon. Yes, I was meeting realtor lawyers from Jamaica, but it was so busy due to the 4th of July. I never got a chance to meet her. You were meeting realtor lawyer? Who is the realtor lawyer from Jamaica? Never got a chance to meet her. I stayed at McHenry area. Oh, I don't even know where that is, honestly speaking, but yeah, I'm sure that's a nice area because I went up there for my niece's graduation, and it's very nice up there. Yeah, one of the things that I do, I cut up the watermelon, and somebody told me I never did that before, to squeeze some lime on it. I posted it the other day, and somebody said squeeze some lime on it and see the difference. So I did, and it did taste very good with the lime. When you buy these things, it's like buying puss in a bag. Jamaicans would say buying puss in a bag because we don't know what we're going to cut into. If it's going to be good, if it's going to be sweet, if it's going to be fresh, if it's going to be in between. When it wasn't watermelon season, I had so many experience of buying watermelons and they were no good because it's not watermelon season and they were not cheap. So when you do these things, it's like catch 50, catch 51, that's how they call it. Because you don't know if it's gonna be good. Another thing that I do with the watermelon, I go ahead and I cut it up and I blend some with some mint and squeeze a little lime in it. No sugar added. Instead of blend, I use my juicer. So that also is a good refresher because it keeps you hydrated, and it's refreshing. All right. Thanks so much for liking the live. So again, if you just joined, watermelon is one of my haul that I picked up today because I love it and it is refreshing. All right. Okay. Her name is Julie, and we meet her next time I go to Julie. Oh, nice. Very nice, Miss Cindy. Lady Cindy for you. All right. Thank you. Come on, guys. Like the live. All right. So that's one all. I also picked up some fresh mint. This smells so good. Now, back home in Jamaica, we have two types of mint. If you're Jamaican and you're on the live, you know. When I was growing up, they call this one the broadleaf mint. And then you have the fine leaf mint. This one smells totally different from the other mint. All right? But whenever you do any kind of juicing, adding a little mint gives it a kick. And then this you can use for garnish. So I picked this up. All right. I'm going to wash a little piece of it off because guess what? I am going to share with you guys now my juice of the day. If it's your first time here, then you're gonna see. If you hang with me, you're gonna also see that I am a juicer. All right, I am into juicing, and this morning after 2 in the morning, because that's what happened to me yesterday. Let me finish tell you what happened to me. Oh, squinting my then I need to put my glasses on. I do. I know it's not good. It's a very bad habit because the print on the phone is so small. So, Lady Cindy, thank you guys for telling me that. Yes, we have two types of mint. The fine leaf mint, and I don't have any of that one to show you. Because usually when I go to Jamaica, I bring back a lot of bush. We drink a lot of bush, okay? Oh, yes, I do. I have some. So I just showed you that mint, right? I have it, but it's mixed in other bushes. I would have to show you it fresh. And I don't have any fresh one right now. All right. So yes, you have two types of mint, the broadleaf and the fine leaf mint. Actually, I like both. I really do. Because I grew up in Jamaica where we drink a lot of tea. This one is the broadleaf. And the one that I showed you dried up in the bag is the fine leaf. Okay? And I think I have a video on my page with the fine leaf mint. I would have to look for it to show you. But it's the leaf is fine and it's very strong. It smells so good. When I tell you it smells good, it smells good. So growing up in Jamaica, that my grandmother would make it all the time. I grew up drinking tea. I'm a tea lady, not coffee. I'm not a coffee lady. All right, so to back to what I was saying, I'm into juicing. And this, I juiced this morning after feeding my grandson. And I was on the road yesterday after making the pasta. I went to like 4 different grocery stores. I got home, I made him the wings, went and picked him up. By the time I went and got him, it was about 6 o'clock. I was exhausted. I actually fell asleep while he was over here eating and playing on his tablet, iPad. So I fell asleep and woke back up and I cleaned the entire house, mopped the floor, changed the mats in the kitchen, and did my juicing. So this is what I juiced this morning. I juiced cucumber, apples, chayote, which we call in Jamaica chocho, ginger and lime. So that's what I juiced before I went to lay down. After I took a shower and went to lay down, it probably was about 4:30. Just because I took a nap earlier. So again, I juiced chayote, cucumber, green apples, lime, and a stick of ginger. And this is going to be my juice for the rest of the day. So cheers, guys. If you haven't started juicing yet, please, guys, please get into juicing. It is so much more healthier for you. The health benefits, it's no sugar, especially when you juice. It's no sugar added. Okay? It is so refreshing. So refreshing. Cheers. Cheers to friendship. Cheers to life. Cheers to health. Cheers to prosperity. All right. And I add some mint, so it's even better. All right. So these are the things. I could use those leaves for a fresh mojito. Well, honestly, can I share something with you? I have never made a mojito. So I'm going to have to make one too. Because the mint, I have so much now. It's a big bunch. big bunch so I can make some mojito. I never made one before. Very, very refreshing, guys. Okay? All right. Okay. So moving right along. Moving right along. Let me sit this back in the refrigerator. Sit my juice because I'm going to sip as we go along. But because I picked up some ginger. All right. In the summertime. Oh, I don't drink alcohol like that. I think you probably can make a mock mojito. Can't you? With the mint. Yeah. I'm sure you can make a mock mojito. All right. So I picked up some ginger also. And it wasn't cheap. Right now, it's iffy with ginger. Sometimes you will see it on sale. I paid like $2.99 a pound for this. Sometimes you'll get it for 99 cents a pound. So whenever I see it for 99 cents a pound, I pick up a whole heap of ginger then. And what I do sometimes, I clean them up, I blend them, I juice them, and then I freeze the juice. Because you don't want the ginger to get bad. Because everything over here is crazy. Only if it's organic from the earth. All right? Yes. You don't have to say Miss Drea, baby. You don't have to say Miss Drea. It's okay. I know we run a respectful platform, so I know everybody is respectful. All right? Okay. So, now that I've shown y'all my shopping haul, we're going to make something to eat. And from the other day, my mind has just been resting on making me something with a twist. So we're going to do it today. All right? Okay. Let me pack these goodies away. Let me just pack these goodies away. Let us pack the goodies away so we can start doing what we're doing. Oh, and I got lime. I got some big, nice lime. I use a lot of lime. A matter of fact, I'm going to use some soon because I'm going to be cleaning 40 pounds of chicken. All right? I'm going to need lime, vinegar, and salt to do that cleaning. But before I do that, I want to fix something to eat because I am hungry. No prank. Okay? So I got those big, nice limes, and they were 10 for $1. So that was a great buy. 10 for $1. Great haul. Yep. So I stocked up. Alright. Because I use a lot of lime. Growing up in Jamaica, it was mostly lemon that we used, not lime. I mean, lime we use, the other way around, sorry. We use mostly lime, not lemon. Alright, so I have some chicken breast that I have seasoned here, right? And I do a lot of air frying because that's the healthier option. I have cut back on fried stuff. So it's either the oven or my Insa Vortex air fryer. A lot of air frying over here, right? So being over here with me, y'all gonna realize that I eat I try to eat as healthy. First of all, I'm a woman over 50, and the older we get, the wiser we should get. The more we really need to spend time taking care of ourselves, trying to eat right, exercise, drink a lot of water, take our vitamins, right? And stuff like that. We have to. And so I make sure I took the initiative of doing those things for myself. Because I will always say this, yes, I am. If we don't do it for ourselves, then who is going to do it? Yeah. So I am a chef, and if you're not careful, people call and they order a little bit of everything. So you now have to go ahead and make sure you have discipline. All right? If I'm over here frying 4 trays of fried chicken, I'm going to taste. But I have to do it in moderation, right? Right. So it's probably easier for somebody else that's not always around food like myself. But for me, I'm always around food. So it's harder for me to even maintain a good diet, because I'm going to be munching and tasting. In the Christmas time, I'm over here baking all these cakes, and trust me, it is not an easy road. But is it doable? Yes, it is. All right. So I'm going to be doing 2 things. I'm gonna try something that I never did before, and it's just a trial. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we're gonna try it together. Okie dokie. So, as I said before, I try to eat as healthy as I can. So I have a piece of chicken breast here that I have seasoned, marinated. It's more than 1 piece of chicken breast, because what I do, I will grill a piece of chicken breast and I'll eat it with a salad, or I'll eat it with a baked potato, or a baked American potato. Very rare, I will eat the Irish potato. All right? Very, very rare. Not all the time. I will eat an Irish potato. So I keep a seasoned breast. I keep it. I always have seasoned chicken breast. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the air fryer. All right? I'm going to be doing content at the same time, because I'm also a content creator. Okay? So. All right. And I'm going to get the air fryer started. And then I'm going to go in with the chicken breast. All right. I'm going to use this small stove because I use them for content. And let me tell you all something. This is not an easy journey. People might make it seem like having a business, and for some people it's harder because it takes a while for you to get to a certain level. You have to put a lot of work in it. You don't just get up one day, snap your finger overnight, and things happen. You got to put the work in. Trust me, you do. We're going to be seasoning in the meantime when that's getting together. we're going to be seasoning one whole 40-pound box of chicken. Right here. You see it? That's the box. Just brought it from Restaurant Depot, and I'm going to clean and season. That I do a lot of behind the scenes. I'm gonna always be prepping because I always have catering events to do. So prepping is going to definitely be a part of my channel. Prepping, shopping, all that good stuff is going to be a part of the channel because that's what I do for a living. All right. All right, so it's now time for me to add meat. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with the chicken breast in the air fryer. But just so I don't get my air fryer messy, I usually add these sheets in there. And guys, if you don't have an air fryer, I don't know. I like it. I really like to use my air fryer. It's, you know, it just saves time and less mess. Ah. I'm gonna go in with the chicken breast, right? When I tell you it's real, it's marinated real good, it is. Right. Okay. So I have a ripe plantain. What I'm gonna make is like a chicken breast, grilled chicken sandwich, but I'm gonna use a plantain, right? To make like a grilled chicken sandwich. Good afternoon, Santro. Good afternoon. Oh. Thank you for stopping. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to make something to eat. And I'm peeling a plantain in case you don't know what it is. So what I did, I peeled the plantain, I split it down the middle, and I went ahead and I have 4 pieces. And I'm going to fry them, flatten them, and make like a sandwich. Alright, I'm going to use some lettuce, tomatoes, make me a little sandwich. Sounds like a plan. Feel for curry shrimp. You feel like curry shrimp? Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, so I'm going to wait until the whole beats up to add plantain. Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Share the live if you choose to. That would be nice. Let me share it on my page. 1 second, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to cut up these limes because I'm going to clean the meats since I already have a cutting board right here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them in a bowl because I'm definitely going to use them to clean the meats. Told you guys I got them 10 for $1. So that was a great buy. And that's another thing that you're going to get at a reasonable price in the summertime, because a lot of people use lime for refreshers and stuff like that. And I guess it's lime season, so you'll get them a little bit cheaper in the summertime. So that's a good buy if you use lime to get those now, because they're a little bit cheaper than normal. Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm just cleaning as I go, which is a part of any good chef's schedule. Routine, I should say. Because while you're cooking, you must clean. Alright? You have to clean. You have to clean. You can't be out here cooking and not cleaning. It makes the cleanup process even easier when you're done. Alright, thanks for liking the live. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the plantain. And by the way, these plantains are halfway between ripe and green. They're not ripe and they're not green. They're halfway. Okay? Alright. In the meantime that they're frying, I'm going to go ahead and get my salad ready that I'm going to use to make my sandwich. Thanks again for stopping by. Don't be afraid to share and like live, and please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so I have some fresh lettuce that I had already cleaned, right? I'm going to use some of that. They're already cleaned. Okay, and I'm just going to cut up a tomato. And I have tomato. I'm looking at this. Or what? The lettuce I had already cleaned, so I don't have to clean them again. And I'm just going to go in with the fresh tomato. Alright. So, if it's your first time joining, thank you for stopping by. If you're wondering what I'm doing, like I said, I'm making me a quick sandwich to eat before I tackle the task of seasoning 40 pounds of chicken. Alright, so again, y'all could ask me questions, Q&A. You can ask questions, I will answer. We could have a Q&A section. You ask questions, I will definitely answer. Alright? So don't be afraid to ask. And what I'm doing is just packing away some dishes that I used from yesterday. Alright? Which is a part of everybody's kitchen. If you cook and clean, you gotta stop. Oh my goodness. I got so much stuff on here. It's crazy. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna flick the plantains. Alright, and I'm gonna let them fry for probably another 4 minutes or so until they're nice and golden brown. Alright. Checked on the chicken breast. It's cooking. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of cooking spray on the chicken breast. And again, it doesn't cost that much to eat healthy. You know, as much as things is expensive, it's just the portion, and you probably can like buy smaller portions and try to cook something that you like. Always make sure that when you do cook or on a diet, when you cook something, it's something that you would want to eat. Because if you're on a diet and you're just going to go cook something just to cook it, then it's a waste of time if you don't like it. And try to change, try new things, switch up a little bit and try new things. Because if you don't, then it's going to get boring. And that's going to make you not want to be on a diet. So I would suggest to try to eat something that you would like to eat. I think alright, so meanwhile the chicken breast is going, I had brought this plantain presser on Amazon. I have had it for a very, very long time. I've had it now probably, I would say probably about 3 years. And honestly, I don't use it much. I don't even know why I had bought it. Because back home we would just use something and press it. I wouldn't go with it. We wouldn't go with no fancy stuff. Just use something and press the plant in, and that's it. But I took it upon myself to go on Amazon because I think I had seen it one time. Somebody had used it, and I went ahead and bought it. And to tell you the truth, sometimes you press the plant in with it and it doesn't even work. So, fancy planted press or whatever you call it. Alright.
You like, listen, one thing I will ask them, like, listen, are you still
Alright. So checking on the chicken breast, we're going to go in. And it is cooking nicely. I'm just going to flip it on the other side and let it continue to cook. In the meantime, I'm going to transfer the plantain from the oil I'm going to drain the oil off and I'm going to put it on the presser and I'm going to press it. Might have pressed it too flat, but it's okay. Okay. We are in business over here.
and then you gonna still try to marry a woman, like, what is wrong with you? Sorry, mommy.
What are you sorry for?
I was saying, excuse me.
Sorry.
You wanna know what's crazy? Damo, every time I did this vlog on my mom's live, she called me. You know my mom sees my mom on your mom's live? Like, I'm trying to figure out if that was
Okay, so we're in business. So I'm doing the double process of frying again. So we know it's a double process to fry. And the chicken breast is almost done.
You know what?
It's almost cooked. So I'm gonna go back in for another 2 minutes and that's it.
First of all, you know what I just eat, so you know I don't wash my house, right? I just eat. This girl is
Just making me some breakfast and felt like doing something with a twist.
Brother and sister, like, what's going on?
This tastes so good.
Like, I literally did not eat bread. I didn't eat it till I'm like, isn't this your uncle? Like, it just seems like if you watch
we are in business. Very, very nice. Yay. Show you what the plantain should look like. Okay? This is what they should look like. Now that I'm done with this, move it over here. Alright, all I'm doing is going in with the plantains after I crush them, so it's a double process.
Hey Lala, this Kyla's sister. I told her to go home and charge her for food. And if you charge for signing. I said style. Style.
Chicken breast is now done. Done, done, done. Look how juicy this came out. Just wanted y'all to see. Beautiful. Show you from a different angle. Look how nice. See that? All right. Here we go. Okay, so chicken breast is done. Okay. All right. I'm just draining the excess oil from the plantains. Just taking off the excess oil. So I have one more piece left to fry. And like I said, my chicken breast is done. Let's do a taste test. So flavorful and delicious. Nice. Perfect. The right amount of spice. The flavor is, because I left it to marinate. So the chicken breast is well marinated with island flavors, island spices. So it brings out that bold island flavors, okay? So good. Yep. Flipping this last piece of plantain. And again, I don't care how busy you are, you have to take the time out to take care of yourself. You have some of us that will be here working, and we know that we're supposed to eat something. For example, I got up this morning, I went on the road. Did I eat anything? No. All I had was a glass of that juice that I juiced. That's all I did. And I came back. So now before I start working, I feel like I need to get me something in my stomach and suave, relax a little bit. But then you have some of us who are always like this. I'm guilty of that sometimes. But I can tell you all this much because we're here teaching and learning, right? I can tell you this much. Throughout my years of being a caterer, I have learned to balance. Because if you don't, you're only going to drive yourself crazy. And when you have events, you're going to be so overwhelmed that everything goes south. Meaning, I don't like to talk negative, but goes wrong. Because prepping is one of the most important things in a catering and cooking for large event, medium event, small event. It doesn't matter what kind of event you're cooking for, you have to prep. Prepping is imperative. It's very important that you prep. If you do not prep, that's when you get in trouble. Because trying to maneuver on the day off, you're going to be burning out yourself. You're going to be agitated. You're going to be overwhelmed and all of the above. So prepping is the main thing that will take you through a big event. And I'm very good at that because I have learned throughout the years to prep. So whenever I have anything going on, prepping is a must for me. It's always a must. I will never wait until the day off. I'm running to get seasoning. I'm running to blend green seasoning. No, that will never be me. That will never be me. Okay, so I'm just assembling my sandwich. Can't wait to tell you all how good it tastes. I can't wait. Because I just know it's going to be good. Okay. So assembling this sandwich. I didn't start it. Assembling, assembling, assembling. Okay, guys, that's all I'm doing now. Assembling. Going in with a piece of lettuce. I'm gonna go in with the chicken breasts. I just know that this is going to be good. Hi, self something. Good afternoon. I can't pronounce your name. If you just joined and you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just making me a delicious sandwich with some plantains, lettuce, tomato, and plantains. Okay. Oh, that's me. Dream, dream. Yes, guys. It doesn't take me. And a lot of times, we're out here worrying what we're going to eat. Our house have so much stuff in there that we don't have to go outside and spend extra money to buy stuff. Because guess what? Everything is super expensive on the road. When you go on the road to eat, when I go on the road, I don't even buy anything much. Because you're going to get junk. So it's better. It's always better to eat. It's always better to eat your food at your house rather than going on the road to buy all that junk food. It's so much better to me to come home and cook something that I know how it's done and it's healthy. Okay? I know that I clean my meat, I wash it, you know what I mean? Like that. It's better. So there we go with my two sandwiches. I'm just going to do a close-up. I don't want no sauce because a lot of times sauce just that just add extra fat. I don't want no sauce. Don't want no kind of stew. Somebody's begging me for some of my food. It's okay, I have more tomatoes. I got more tomatoes, don't worry. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to be eating it so I can touch it, okay? I'm going to be the one eating both these sandwiches, not at one time. I'm going to eat one now and probably one later. Remember, I said to you guys also that portion size is very important when you're on a diet. Portion size. You have to eat in moderation. And I'm going to be saying a lot about that over here because it's all about discipline. It is all about discipline for me. Okay? Give me 1 minute, guys. some pictures outside in the sunlight, because the sunlight gives you a much brighter shot than taking it on the inside. All right. So that's what I was doing, taking the picture on the outside. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I am going to now do a quick content and start eating, tell you guys how it tastes. Thanks again on this Thursday for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else and you stopped by, so thank you so much. Tears, tears. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like, whoever is over here. So I just made some delicious sandwiches with some jerk chicken and plantain. Okay? This is so good. You have some plantain home, you have some chicken breast home, and you want to make something. Look no further. I chose not to put any sauce on mine. But if you want, you could add some kind of sauce. So good. The sweet savory taste of the plantain. The seasoned, slightly spicy jerk chicken. Perfect breakfast. It is good. Okay? I wish the plantains were just a little bit less ripe, but it's very good. Very, very good. And y'all know that I have my green juice blend that I made. What more can I ask for? So good. 10 out of 10. This is my extra piece of jerk chicken. And it's now almost 1 o'clock. So this is brunch, lunch. Another thing I try not to do is to eat after 6 p.m. And trust me, it works. When you don't eat after 6 p.m., makes a big difference. But again, for a lot of us, it's easier said than done because we be working. Some of us are so busy with children. We have so much going on in our daily lives. So it's so much harder. All right. Okay. Moving right along. Do you guys realize how fast this year is going? Cheers. Let's squeeze this lime in it. That's it. Homemade juice. Okay. Now, I have something in my stomach. I'm gonna let it digest a little bit. Then I can season the meats. It honestly doesn't make sense for you to be working yourself crazy, driving yourself up the poo-poo's nest. There is ways to do things that can make it work for you. If you're going to try to bombard yourself with doing everything all at once, rushing, trying to do everything all at once, it won't work. You got to remember that this is still a body, and you need to take care of it. You need to fuel it, because our body does talk to us and we have to listen. All right? Just telling y'all stuff that I know and the stuff that I've experienced, okay? All right. Almost finished with this. And I'm gonna move right into seasoning the meat. That's the real part right there. That's the challenge right there. Okay. So that was good. My stomach has something in it now. I feel much better. Because honestly, I was a little bit hungry. I'm not even gonna stand there and pretend I was hungry. Okay. So I'm glad that I had something to eat. Okay. Hi, watching from Detroit. Sharonda. Hi. Thank you so much, Lady Shireen. Sharonda. Sharonda. I hope I'm saying your name right. Because people have ways of pronouncing their name. And I'm just hoping and praying that I said it right. Because a lot of times people take it personal when you say their name wrong. I just made a sandwich from jerk chicken breast and plantain, because I'm Caribbean, I'm from Jamaica, and we eat a lot of plantain. So I was hungry and I just came up with something fusion. The jerk chicken breast, the Caribbean banana plantain. I went ahead and did like a plantain sandwich. And I am a chef, if you don't know. And this channel, I do a lot of catering. and sharing my prep with my audience. So it's up to you. If this is something that you like, you're welcome to join and be a part of this beautiful channel over here. So I just finished eating my sandwich because I was on the road grocery shopping all morning. And now I'm going to go ahead and clean 40 pounds of chicken. 20 I will season for curry, and 20 pounds I will season for jerk. Alright, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab some if I tell you what happened to me earlier, I had some cooking oil and it spilled right on my gloves, and these gloves are not cheap. These are what I use on a daily basis when I'm cooking, and it just so happened that the oil spilled on the in the box of gloves. But am I gonna use them? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. So let me grab some containers for the chicken, and we're going to start cleaning and prepping this one box of chicken. Alright, so we can really chit chat then. Again, my platform is informative and we interact with each other, so don't be afraid to come over here and voice your opinion. You too, Lady Sharanda. Yeah, Sharanda. Yeah. Don't be afraid to come over here and voice your opinion. Ask questions. I am not going to run a platform where nobody can ask me anything. Oh no. One monkey does not run the show. You have to be able to communicate and interact with your audience. So if you're over here and you want to ask me something, feel free to ask, okay? So the chicken, they come in 4. I got them at Restaurant Depot, and they come in 4 bags. Okay? And it's a 40-pound box because I need 20 pounds for jerk and 20 pounds for curry. So I'm gonna do the hardest part first, which is the jerk or curry. So how I do my chicken, I always take the skin off. Yes, I spend that much time prepping. In my catering business, I spend hours and hours and hours prepping meat. I can tell you all this much. When people charge their price, charge their worth, I can tell you they're not exaggerating in a lot of cases, because the behind the scenes work, if you do quality work, everybody works different. Let me probably sit a little bit. And that's another thing. I constantly stay on my feet, and because of that I have planters, fertitis. I can't pronounce the word good. But if you know, you know. But I spend hours and hours cleaning my meats. And I'm going to say it now, and that will always be my motto. That will always be my policy. The same quality service that I would want for myself, that's what I give my clients. Okay? The same quality that I would want for my clients. For myself, that's what I give my clients. I take the butt of the chicken off. I don't give it to my clients. and I take the skin off when I do curry chicken. Everybody do their stuff different. I spend all this time cleaning, going in the hip and take out that little thing that looks like liver. Yes. Yes, I do all of that. Okay. The feathers, whatever is going on with the chicken, I'm going to spend all the time and do it. When I go out and eat, I pray over it because you don't know what you're eating, how it's prepared. All right, so that's why I make sure I put quality time into cleaning my client's meat because that's what I want for myself. So what I want is what I give. Okay. Somebody's reaching out to me. Okay. All right. So be safe in the kitchen, pretty girl. Enough love and blessings. Okay. You too, Elaine, Lady Elaine. Thanks, and the same to you. Be safe out there, wherever you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm hoping that you already subscribed to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Guys, please like the channel, please. Like the live if you don't mind. Enough respect and blessings to you too, my dear. Appreciate you. Truly appreciate you. It might be a little bit uncomfortable to sit down, but let me tell you. That's Marcia! Marcia, oh, you found me. Oh my gosh. How did you find me, Marcia? You know what that means to me? Oh my gosh. Guys, that's my neighbor from where I was born, from my neighborhood in the neck of the woods. You guys know what that means to me? To have my neighbor on my live from my hometown back in Jamaica. Wow. Thank you so much, Marcia. Respect always. I gotta tell my mom. Thank you so much. So like I said, guys, I'm doing this whole 40-pound box of chicken. 40 pounds of chicken. It probably will take me about an hour and a half to sit here and prep this chicken. Every skin, every phlegm, everything. The chicken has all kind of... I'm going to sit here and this is what I do. Hours and hours at a time. Whether the event is 20 minutes or the event is 3 hours. Whether I'm doing for 10 guests or I'm doing for 400 guests. I have a video on a long video on my channel. You guys can go, please go watch it. You will see that I catered for 400 guests, okay? It doesn't matter, and it took me weeks. I started out early because I knew I had that event. I had went to Jamaica to bury my uncle, and I knew that I had the event before I went to Jamaica to bury my uncle. So I started prepping. Soon as I got a deposit, I started getting stuff together and put everything in order and did my stew prepping, and everything went fine. So it doesn't matter. It's the same principle. Whether I'm catering for 5 or 500. Discipline. Okay? Preparation. The prepping process is important. Yeah. Thank you so much, Marcia. I spoke to my mom earlier. She told me that y'all are getting thunder and lightning And the Wi-Fi was not working. She actually doesn't have any Wi-Fi. She called me straight. And we are getting pretty much the same weather here too. The weather is not that good here in Florida. Every single day it rains. Every day. Okay? Every single day we have thunderstorm. Like it's gonna hurricane. Like we're gonna get hurricane. So all that phlegm, all of that stuff has to go. So that's why I take this time to clean my meat. To some people it might look gross, but guess what? It's a part of the process. If you eat meat, it's a part of the cooking process. It has to get done. There's no way around it. We have to clean the meat. Thank you guys so much for coming by today. I know it's in the middle of the day. Some people at work. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to stop by. And let me tell you, I don't know what's going on with the fowl them nowadays, but boy, I don't know. They're so big. All of this phlegm, all of this extra fat. When I cook my curry chicken, I don't want to see no oil floating in my curry chicken and all kind of fat. So I sit and I clean my meat. I sure do. I sure do. And when I'm done, out of this 40-pound box of chicken, I guarantee you I will have at least 10 pounds of waste fat to throw in the garbage. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay? Alright. Just FYI. Just to let you know. Okay? Yep. You know what I dislike? and it's me. I'm sure other people can relate. To go somewhere and buy chicken, jerk chicken. Pollo Tropical does it here in Florida. They do not clean the chicken to the point where they take off the butt off the chicken. The little butt part, I don't cook my chicken with that. I honestly do not like to go anywhere and somebody serve me chicken and the butt is on the chicken. I don't like it at all. It's a turn off for me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. Chicken butt. I don't like it. That's just me. Everybody is different. I don't like it. So, I guess nobody's going to comment or nobody's going to ask any question. Because I did say I would answer questions. If anybody have any questions for me, I would be happy to answer. Because guess what? I'm working while I'm communicating with y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be. Oh, you see? Me, I go clean my meat. It doesn't matter how much hours it takes me. It's the fact that I'm giving my clients quality. Okay? When I eat it big, I'll be able to have someone. I do have people help me. I do have help, but not every day, not on small events. When I have big events, I have. The other day I had a staff of like 8. Alright, I have servers that helps to serve when I have certain events, weddings and stuff like that. I do. Okay? I do. I do. But just wanted y'all to see the process. Cleaning up the meat and cleaning it properly. Alright? So this is only 40 pounds of meat. Sometimes I clean and season 100 pounds, 100 pounds of meat on a regular basis. Okay? So I'm just working and vibing. I already have about 5 pounds of fat. Okay? More than 5 pounds. I could show y'all. All that phlegm. See? Takes time to do these things. I remember when I was cooking for the 500 guests, me and my friend's dad, who was helping me, was part of the project. We spent a whole Saturday cleaning meat. We had like 6 40-pound box of chicken. Me and him did all that cleaning the whole day. We spent the entire Saturday. So this is not an easy road, babies. This is not an easy road. That's why no matter what you do, it, as I always say, it has to be something that you really like to do. Can you imagine me here cleaning meat and I don't even like to cook? It wouldn't be a good thing. So that's why you have to make sure whatever you do, see all these feathers, yeah, gotta clean them off. Whatever you do, I'm just taking out the smaller pieces to do the jerk chicken, because I don't like when they're huge. No, I don't like when they're nice and small. Okay. Yeah. See that? Yep. And then I cut slits into the ones that I'm gonna be jerking, because when I season, I want the seasoning to go in the slits, just like so. Yeah. So I season and I cut slits in the chicken to make sure that the seasoning goes in everywhere and it's seasoned right down to the bone. Gotta tell my mom, Marcia, that you are over here. You know you're gonna live long, because it's the other day you ran on my mind. The other day you ran on my, I don't know what I was thinking about, but you were, and actually me and my mom had a conversation about you. I think I was talking about my foot that I have problem with, and that I can't even wear my high shoes them no more. And she was like, you was one of the model person wearing all these high heels back then, dress up and put on your nice heels. But the older you get, the less of certain stuff you can do. It's so much harder when you get older to wear high heels. Yeah. All right. I'm down 20 pounds. I have 20 more to clean. 20 more to clean. And I still have to chop up the ones for the curry. But the cleaning is the first step. The cleaning is the first step. Okay. I hope wherever you're watching from, somebody had to correct me earlier. And I guess now I will make this a regular part of my life. because morning for me could be night for another place. And I know that. I don't know what I was thinking about. So I always have to say hello from wherever you're watching. All right. Somebody text me just now about catering. As soon as I get off live, I'm going to have to go answer that text. Okay, guys. Ooh. See all that phlegm and stuff? When I'm done, I wash with salt, vinegar, and lime. Okay? I have a video on my page. I don't remember if I posted on YouTube, because it's not everything I post over here. Sometimes I forget, honestly, when I'm prepping. And prepping is an intricate part of any good catering. Prepping. Okay? It's controversy over meat cleaning, because you have some people feel like you shouldn't clean meat. Well, where I'm from, it is very important whether we see the meat that we're going to eat prepped, meaning they, unalive it and take care of it right in front of us, or it's from the grocery store, we have to clean our meat. We have to clean our meat. We have to clean our meat. That's how we were brought up. That's a part of our culture. We're gonna clean our meat properly before we cook it. Okay? That's Jamaican and Caribbean culture, as far as I know. We're gonna clean our meat. And if I'm cleaning the meat and I see any meat with hematoma, meaning black and blue, I'm not cooking that. It's going in the garbage. That's why sometimes we eat out, we don't even know what we're eating. Honestly, not sometimes, all the time. Unless it's cooked in front of us. We don't know what we're eating. Do we? No, we don't. And again, I can tell you guys, I already have probably 40 pounds of chicken. When I'm done, I'm probably going to have 30 pounds from all the fat and the phlegm. See? I am going to clean my meat. Definitely. 100%. Whether I'm on camera or off camera. Whether I am on camera or off camera, clean my meat. That's a fact. 100%. I spend hours and hours and hours. That's why I said when I have events, I get in touch with my clients. We do the invoice. We finalize on the menu. I get a deposit, do the invoice, send them, I get a deposit. And as soon as I get a deposit, I don't wait. I have an event on Saturday and she sent me the deposit 2 days ago. I actually start buying for her stuff because it's somebody that I know. Now a stranger, I would have to wait until I get a deposit. But because I've worked with this particular client, multiple times, I know her. So I did her pork. The pork was seasoned from last week for Saturday. Okay? Last week. I did it right here on live. season the jerk pork right here on live. And it's marinating to be cooked Saturday morning early. I'm gonna get up early. The event starts at 7. I'm also invited to the event. So I'm gonna have to cook, finish cooking, getting myself together to drop the food off and be at the event. Okay. All right. Okay, 3 bags, 1 down. 3 down, 1 to go. Another important thing about me catering, and this is my routine. When I clean the meat, I cannot put the waste meat in the garbage, especially in South Florida where it's not cold, like on a cold state, because that would create problems, stench and maggots in my garbage. So I have to put them inside in the freezer. And the night before the garbage disposal, I go ahead and I take them outside and put them in the garbage. No meat products, I don't put no crumbs of meat, no kind of meat in the garbage, because it will cause a problem. It sure will. All things I'm doing right now is for next week. But because I have the time now, because I can be here now, and I get a text or a message or a call for an event, so I always try to stay. All these things I'm giving you, it's preps. That's what you call it, pep talks. Because somebody out here might have a business and don't know how to manage, to do time management and all of that. So everything I'm giving here is valuable information. I always do ahead of time. I don't, when it comes to prepping, because it takes so long, I don't wait till the event. I try to do it before, the hardest part. The day before the event, I should only be doing the soup prepping, cutting up the vegetables, making sauce if I have to the day before, and all of that. That's all I should be doing to cut time. Which tomorrow, oh Lord, I still have to go back to the store. Because I need to get some. I have forgotten to get the bell pepper. I have garlic. Oh no, I'm not doing any pasta tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. No pasta Saturday. It's only jerk chicken. No, there's no jerk chicken either. It's jerk pork. Her mom is doing the curry goat. I'm doing the jerk pork and the salmon, the rice and peas, and the macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna have to get up early, because I'm also going to the event. So I have to finish and tidy up myself, get myself together. So I have to finish cooking and get ready and get there before 7 o'clock. Yep. Marcia, if you're still there, I would love for you to go watch the videos on my channel. Please and thanks. I have a lot of video with content from Pilot. What's a good kiss? Good afternoon, artist. What's a good kiss? Saying hello and kissing hello. That's it. That's all you would get. You'll get a plate, most definitely. I don't have a problem with that. I was on live, was it yesterday? And I had a problematic person over here. I so wish you were over here so you could have be the moderator, because let me tell you something, that person was giving me so much strain, but because I know how to manage myself, it didn't get the best of me, but it was annoying till I had to block the person. And they came back from another page with the foolishness. So I'm trying to figure out if some of these people don't have anything to do. They don't have their house to clean up, the dishes to wash, laundry to do, and have a life rather than trolling on people's page and looking for problem. Ah, la 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 la. I went to bed very late this morning because I was up doing content. But this is something I have to do. I could have done it tomorrow, but I just got up this morning and said, let me get this done. Because at least if I get it done, it will be done. Okay? Thank you. Okay, you just came here. Artist, can you tap up the screen? And give me some likes, please. What bat? Hold on, Bubba. Hold on a minute, baby. Hold on. Let me get my earpod, okay? Alright. Don't say nothing yet. Hold on. Hold on. You can see me? Let me get my earpod. Okay. I forgot that I have to have stuff like this close to me when I'm over here busy. Okay. So far, this is what I've cleaned. All of this meat. All of this meat. If it's your first time here, why are you guys so quiet over here? I like when you interact so we can have a conversation. Y'all are too quiet. Thank you so much, artist. Artist, I'm gonna tell you this. You see, as long as you come over here. What's wrong? Yes, that's like quarter. I'm gonna do jerk chicken and curry chicken. So what I'm doing first is clean the chicken. Clean all the extra phlegm, the extra fat, the extra, all of these stuff that we don't eat. I'm cleaning off the chicken, okay? Yes, that's leg quarter. I bought 40 pounds at Restaurant Depot. Okay? And I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning while sitting down. Usually I would be standing for hours and hours, but when I came up having foot problems, I changed that. Okay. Artist, did you like the live? The weather here is so-so. It's not, if I wasn't doing the chicken, I'll show you outside. The sun is shining, but it gets overcast every now and again. Okay. If you just joining the live, please stop the screen, like the live, subscribe. I'm cleaning meats. Doing the process of cleaning 40 pounds of meat. Okay. Alright. The reason why I put slits in the meat is to make sure when I finish cleaning and put those spice in that chicken, it goes right to the bone. Alright. Look. This is about 10 pounds of fat. So for the people who don't clean your meat, this is what I got off the meat. Now you see why you should clean your meat. This is about 10 pounds going in the garbage. £10. It's hard to see me now. Is it hard to see me now? Okay, thank you. At least you're communicating and let me know. Yes, it's going in the garbage, but I'm going to put it in the freezer first. And tomorrow morning, because my garbage comes on Tuesday and Fridays. So tomorrow morning, when the garbage comes, I will put it in the garbage outside. Yep. Tomorrow morning when the garbage comes, it's going outside to be thrown in the garbage. Yes, that's what I'm going to do with it. Garbage. So I'm doing the harder part of my work first by cutting up the chicken that I'm going to use for curry. It's already 20 minutes to 2. Oh my God. I mean 1:30. The day is gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. And when I cut up chicken for my curry chicken, I cut them in medium size. Not too small, not too big. Okay? I actually need a chopper that's going to be. It's not me, it's the Wi-Fi, not me. My Wi-Fi in my house is horrible. I have absolutely no control. I'm sorry. I have no control of the Wi-Fi. Thank you. I already blended some green seasonings here on live the other day that I'm going to be using on these meats. I'm going to season for jerk and I'm going to season for curry. I know a lot of people are drawn to curry chicken. A lot of people do make curry chicken. And it's one of Jamaica's staple dish. Almost every household cooks curry chicken. Well, the people that eats, almost every Jamaican household cooks curry chicken. That goes for the people who eat meat, okay? Yep, because it's a part of our culture. Right now it's 1:30. What time is it in the Philippines? Oh, I thought you were, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. You're in Memphis. So therefore, Memphis is, you live in Memphis, but you're from, okay, okay. It, that means you are 2 hours ahead of us? 12:30. 1 hour ahead of us. Okay. That's the size I cut my chicken in for curry. Oh. Practice not to put my hand on the board when I'm cutting. It's just becomes a part of me. Because you never know. Sometimes you're rushing, you're not paying attention. Anything can happen in this business. So you gotta practice proper safety. Okay. Okay. So you're not at work, artist? You didn't go to work today? Yes, I remember. I remembered. But you're from the Philippines, correct? Oh, nice. You drive truck? You didn't say that the other day. So I didn't know. Sorry. I didn't know. though I clean the meat, I'm still cleaning. So are you paying attention? How do you get to be on the phone if you're driving truck? Don't you have to be attentive to what you're doing? Okay. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Okay. It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm rolling here. So next week, I have an event next week, Friday. And I have 2 events next week. I have an event next Friday and I have an event next Sunday. So what I'm prepping now is for next week. Always. Okay, guys, that was a phone call. Sorry. Okay, guys, that was a phone call. Sorry. Okay. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Alright, and that's why when I'm doing my business, I stay focused. Because it's very important for me to, I don't know, I think I need to sharpen this. The other day my friend's dad came sharpen all my knives for me. Because I think no matter how you sharpen these knives, after a while, I'll be back. Artist gone. Alright, artist, later. Thanks for your support. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. After a while, no matter what, these knives in the kitchen, for some reason, probably the heat, the water, whatever, they get dull. No matter how sharp they are, they tend to want to get dull sometimes. Okay. Alright. So I have to constantly get my knife sharpened because I do a lot of cutting of meat. So the knife has to stay sharpened. Come on, if you're over here, guys, like the live, please. And share. And most importantly, subscribe so you can come back. Alright, so make sure you're subscribing to my channel, guys. You can come back and be a part of Drea's Kitchen and you guys as my company when I'm over here cooking and prepping and doing what I do best. One of the things that I do best. Yep. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna get to do this for me. I have to have somebody with me with this. Thank God it's not hard catering. So for next Sunday, it's going to be my grandson's school graduation party. Graduation, it's not a party. And I always do the catering. So because the teacher knows me that well, she let me choose the menu. And I'm doing the menu. So I'm going to do potato salad, curry chicken, barbecued spared ribs, rice and beans, and macaroni and cheese. That's what I'm gonna do. Close. I think both of my phones are dying now. This one is almost dead too. Yep. So that will be the menu for next Sunday. So I have to make sure. Right now I'm prepping the curry chicken. I already have the ribs that I bought yesterday, but I can't do so many things one day. So I will probably take out the ribs on Monday or so and do the same thing, go over them, get rid of all the excess fat, clean them and season them back. So that's, and the thing is, for the event on Sunday, I have to be there at 10 o'clock, 9:30. So that means Saturday night, I cannot sleep, basically. So I'm gonna have to get up very early Sunday morning to cook everything fresh for that event. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's how things goes. I mean, my grandmother would always say when I was a kid growing up, I'm doing great, Leon. How are you today? Being thankful on this thankful Thursday. I'm just over here working. That's all. Putting in some work, okay? Which is part of my regular routine. To be putting in some quality work, okay? This is not a joke over here. Prepping 40 pounds of meat. So I cut them, in a little bit bigger than, bite size. The thing about curry chicken, it cooks quick. And if you don't know what you're doing, it will mash out to like strings. So you have to know what you're doing when you're cooking curry chicken. And like I said, if you have just joined, for me, I clean my chicken thoroughly, taking all the skin off and clean it up and then season it, okay? So I'm almost done cutting up the chicken. So it took me over an hour to clean both for the curry and for the brown stew. 40 pounds of chicken.
Downstairs.
By the way, if you're on the live and you follow Coconut Cups New York, this is his knife. I bought the set. You can go check out his website if you want to buy a set. almost. If you have been on the live, then you will see all the phlegm that I took off looking at the fat that I wouldn't want for myself, so I'm not doing it for anybody. That's why I spend hours doing this. Some people cut up the chicken in bigger parts to curry it, but I like my chicken to be in bite-sized pieces. Pretty much just a little bit bigger than if I do curry goat, because I don't cook my chicken to the point where it draws out and it's pure water or soft. You cook it until it's tender, because chicken cooks easily till it's tender and cooked, but not to the point where you don't have no chicken, it's pure gravy. So for me, this is something that I've mastered. So when I cook my chicken, it's just perfect. Alright, so that's the chicken right here. Alright, now I can get my butt up off this chair. I work faster when I'm standing, okay? Alright, so if you are just joined, I'm seasoning 40 pounds of chicken. And out of the 40 pounds, after me cleaning the chicken, I probably got 10 pounds of fat and all of that. I know it's not cute, but I just wanted y'all to see the behind the scenes of a caterer, okay? Day in the life with Drea as a caterer, right? Okay. So all of this is going in the freezer until tomorrow morning when the garbage truck comes. Alright. Now to the good part. Alright, so seasoning is important. Any good meat to taste good, it has to be cleaned, and the process of cleaning is important. It has to be cleaned and then it has to be seasoned for it to taste good. So it's a process. Alright. So now that I have cleaned this chicken, took the fat off, and clean it up properly. I also have some chicken here to jerk also. The next step I'm going to do is go in with some salt. Then I'm going to go in with some vinegar. Oh. Then I'm going to go in with some lime. You can use lemon, or you can also use the juice. If you don't have any fresh lime, it works just the same. kind of quiet over here. Y'all not saying anything? At least like the live. Thank you. All right, going in with the lime. You can use lemon. Okay. All right, so one at a time, I'm going to wash the chickens thoroughly with cold water, not hot water, cold water. The water is going to be cloudy at first. All right. You have to wash that chicken until the water becomes clear. Wash it, wash it, wash it. See how cloudy the water is? You're gonna wash until it becomes clear. If you have to wash it 4 times, wash it. The salt cut the rawness of the meat, the vinegar. The salt and the lime cuts the rawness of the meats. And no matter how good you clean, you're gonna still have some missing, miss some things. You still have to go back over and clean those up. Okay? These things takes patience. These are not things that you can rush. It takes patience to do any good prepping. It takes patience. So I'm gonna be cooking for about, I would say 50, but it's not one meat. That's the thing, I'm doing 2 meats. I'm doing a chicken and I'm doing a pork. So I'm gonna go in one more time with some cold water and I'm going to wash again. See, now the water is clear. Before it was so cloudy. Sometimes y'all scare me when you're over here not saying a word, but you're here. Make me feel weird. It just gets so quiet. So I like when y'all are interacting. And I keep telling y'all, don't be afraid to voice your opinion. Say something. So this is what it looks like. This is 20 pounds, probably a little bit over 20 pounds of chicken that's cut and cleaned to curry. Alright, I'm gonna go in now with the jerk. Same procedure. I'm going to wash, wash, wash until the water becomes nice and clear. Sometimes in real life, when we do have the time to, like now I'm cleaning meat, and a lot of times I'm not on any platforms. I'm just over here spending some time with myself. And I know I'm not the only one. When you go back and you think over some things that has happened in your life, and just go back and reminisce on some stuff, it just makes you laugh. Trust me. Especially when you have gotten discernment and understand how things works now. Because when we were younger, we didn't know. Boy, I tell you, it's a different level, I'm telling you. Different level. Total different level. Trust me. Put this in this paper towel because I gotta put it. It's extra phlegm that I found on the chicken. And this is my sink strainer. So of course you know it has a lot of cook in it. Come on guys, if you have not yet hit the subscription button, please do so. And please like the live. Thank you. I would appreciate it if you show some love. Thank you so much. I bought this cutting board. I have one in Jamaica in my kitchen too because I had bought 2 of them at Aldi years ago. And I still have it. get another plastic bag, and that's why I save the grocery store plastic bags. Because guess what? They're multi-purpose. You could do so much stuff with them. Sometimes what I do throughout the day, when I'm here prepping, I go ahead and I just use these bags. And as soon as I get them full, I take them outside in the garbage. I don't keep them in here. I just take them outside right away. So instead of me using the garbage bags that I have for the house, these shopping bags becomes garbage bags. And so that helps to save your garbage bags. That makes sense, right? Alright, there's some little crumbs that fell on the floor. Just casually taking them up. Alright. That's what I had to line them in. Just gonna wash it. Now, the next step is to change my gloves. Changing your gloves, cross-contamination, mixing. Some people don't eat seafood. So when you are prepping, you have to be very mindful. I'm doing all chicken today so I can, clean everybody at the same time. Hope you and the lady, oh, Rayan Streets. Hope you and the ladies are okay. I'm saying I'm leaving. You can't leave that quick. You're crazy. What's up, Ryan? Jamin, how you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. What do you mean you hope me and the ladies? So you're not gonna stop by to say hello? Huh? You're just gonna say I and leave us? That's not nice. We don't appreciate that, Ryan. Alright. I think I told y'all that the cooking oil spill on my gloves. Aye. Alright. So, I'm going to start now with the seasoning. Alright. Chicken for jerk. Chicken for curry. Still have extra water. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm going to get the bags ready because I'm going to need the bags to put the meat in. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to double the bags because it's heavy. So I will double the bags to make it easier for myself. Alright? I thought I had more bags than this. Alright, that's the first step. Doubling the bags to store the meat in the refrigerator. Alright, so I have chicken here. If you're just joining, I cleaned. You're back, artist. I cleaned the chicken thoroughly by removing the little butts on it and clean it up and put slits in the chicken so when I put the seasoning, it gets in the crevices and corners and seasoned to the bone. As far as the curry, I went ahead and de-skinned the chicken, took off all the excess fat, and this is a 40-pound box of chicken, and I probably have 8 to 10 pounds of fat that I cleaned from both chicken, from the 40-pound case. So I cut the curry in bite-sized pieces, alright? And for the jerk, all I did, clean the fat off, took the extra butt part off, and make sure there are slits in the chicken so that when I put the seasoning, it will season thoroughly. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just have the chicken. It's a big bowl that I have here. I bought these bowls years ago at this place called Vincent. And when I tell you, they help me so much when I'm seasoning. A lot of people don't have containers to season, but they use the foil pans. No, I like pudding pans like these that are sturdy, that I can put the meat in, items in, and get them seasoned properly. All right, come on guys, you're over here, please like the live. So I have cleaned the chicken, took the fat off the chicken for curry, wash up the stuff, change my gloves. Now I'm gonna go in with the seasoning. Okay. Now, green seasoning is very, very important to a Caribbean household, Caribbean person. We always are gonna blend up our stuff and then we're gonna use it in addition to other meat, so other seasoning. So I blend up some aromatics, which is scallion, onion, garlic, thyme, pimento seed, peppers. What else did I miss? Yeah, a little bit of olive oil, some lime juice, and I blend. And this is my green seasoning that I'm going to distribute all over this jerk chicken. As far as the curry chicken, I won't put a lot because I have to keep it mild. But as far as the jerk chicken, I'm going to go in with the green seasoning because this is where the flavor starts to build from the green season that I blend. Thank you, Ryan. Rotted. My friend come right over today if you come support me. Respect, Ryan. Big up yourself. Respect to artists, okay? Don't think I'm only saying respect to one person. I'm saying it to both of y'all that's over here putting in the work for me. Thank you. All right. So, let me look for now. Oh, I'm going to need a little piece of ginger. What did I do with the ginger? So, even though I had put some ginger in the green seasoning for curry chicken, I am going to go in with some more green seasoning. I mean, not green. Okay, guys, that's my cutting board falling on the floor. All right. I'm gonna still go in with some more scotch bonnet pepper for the jerk chicken, because as a Jamaican, we like to have our chicken spicy. Alright, that's just normal for us to have the spice to where our eyes are running water. It's just a part of our blood. It's in our DNA. Alright, the ginger, I'm going to clean it and I'm going to grate it into the curry chicken and probably just a little bit into the jerk. But most of all, this is for the curry. Alright, I'm building the flavor for this food, okay? From San Fran. Hi, TRM. Thank you so much for watching from San Francisco. San Francisco in the house. Thank you. Sending nothing but love and respect, okay? Thank you for stopping by. So I'm going to go in by grating the ginger. Now, a lot of people just beat up the ginger and drop it in the food. I'm going to tell in the meat. I'm going to tell you why I don't like to do that. Because it blends in camouflage in the meat and you don't know, and you will pick it up and bite the ginger and it's not meat, it's ginger. So only thing I put that in probably is rice and peas because I could see it. But most of the time, even when I'm doing rice and peas and I add a little ginger, what I do, I go ahead and I grate it. So that's just some tips when you're cooking. Don't just beat up the ginger and put it in the meat because it camouflages and you're going to think it's meat and you're going to bite into ginger. That's not a good look, especially for a caterer like me. You don't want a body biting on ginger thinking it's oxtails. Okay? So you want to grate it. You want to grate it in the meat. I am Irish and my face gets red. Oh yeah, you're Irish? Thanks for stopping. Why does your face get red? When it's spicy? Your face gets red when it's when meat is spicy? Alright, so that's the ginger episode. Alright, now we're going to go in with some powdered seasoning. Alright? First, I'm going to go in with some onion powder on both meat. So we are doing jerk and we're doing curry, okay? I'm going to go in with some onion powder. I'm going to go in with coconut cups. Oh, for spice, yeah. A lot of people cannot eat spice. Some coconut cup New York is all-purpose seasoning. Alright, I'm going to go in with that. Okay. Just like that. Just a generous amount. Again, I have recipes that I go by the recipe. But overall, as a Jamaican, and that's how I was brought up, I was raised by my grandma. She eyeballs, okay? She doesn't do any... I'm not even baking. I've seen my grandma do measurements. She always just knows it. So that's a great thing. Let me see something. I liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, TRM. I appreciate you. Thank you. I never said that, Art. Who said that? Oh, Lord. I think you'll be flipping the script sometimes. All right. So now that I have some all-purpose coconut cups, if you're familiar with coconut cups, he is one of the top chef on social media. He's Jamaican and he has a seasoning line. I have his knife set and I have his seasoning. So you can go check him out, okay? On all platforms. All right? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go in with some paprika for the jerk chicken. A little bit for the curry. And I said this earlier, and now I'm going to bring it into play. This Sazan Tropical is one of my favorite to do any kind of curry, and even when I'm doing fried chicken, I like to add a little bit Sazan Tropical to my fried chicken. And this is it right here. I just picked one up this morning at Restaurant Depot, and I'm going to add some into this curry chicken. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by and liking the live and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you. All right. So there goes a little bit of Sazan Tropical. All right, I'm gonna go in with some Larry seasoning salt. And again, I'm just eyeballing because this is something that I do for a living and I pretty much know how to season without measuring. All right, I went in with that. I'm gonna go in not on the curry with the pepper flakes, but I'm gonna go in on the jerk with a little bit of pepper flakes. Cause again, just like uh Mr. TRM says he's Irish and his face gets red. A lot of people cannot eat spice, but it's in our DNA as a Jamaican and Caribbean people. We live for spice. Okay? It's like part of us. It is part of us. Alright? I'm gonna also now go in with some Badia complete seasoning. Okay. Go right in there with some. Alright. And while I'm at it, the bottle is getting lower. I have a small bottle and I have the big container. So whenever it gets low, all I do is just fill it up. And all these things takes time, trust me. That's why when you're doing quality work, you cannot rush. If you're doing work and you have to rush it, then it's not worth it. That's why it's good, and I say it over and over on my lives. If you're a caterer and you have a reputable business and you want to be referred, you have to spend quality time doing the work. And trust me, when you do spend quality time doing the work, it shows. Okay? It shows. And that's the phase I'm in. Thanks to everybody who has came across my page, followed, like, share any of my content. I appreciate y'all, okay? Appreciate. All right, so there we go. All right. Thank you, Art. Appreciate you. Thank you, artist. All right. So we're in business, all right? So this is where it takes a twist, a little twist. The spice is getting to me. All right. This is where we're going to twist between the two meats. We're doing curry and we're doing jerk. We're going to go in with jerk, with the jerk. Curry with the curry. All right. So I'm going to go in with some banquet browning and seasoning sauce on the chicken. And this adds flavor and color. All right. And then I'm going to go in with some jerk sauce. All right. I have a big container in the refrigerator with what, 4 pounds, 5 pounds that I bought on Restaurant Depot. What I do, I just fill it up as we go. As it empties, I fill it up. Now I'm going to go in with the curry on this side. Okay. So I'm going to go in with about 4 good tablespoons. More than that. I'm going to say about 6 tablespoons of curry. Because you want your curry to be nice and rich. And I am doing 25 pounds of curry chicken. The next thing I'm going to do, even though it's in both thing, it's in the green seasoning, and it's probably in the jerk sauce, I just like to add some fresh pimento berries because it seasons very well. So I want to go in with some fresh pimento berries in both meats. Alright? Now, when I'm going to cook this meat, I will have fresh aromatics. Not the jerk chicken, but the curry chicken. On the day of me cooking it, I will have fresh aromatics, scallion, thyme, garlic, onion, sweet pepper, and I will also probably go back in, to see if it needs any seasoning. But for now, I'm seasoning so it can be marinated and pack it away. Okay? Alright. So now I'm just gonna go in. Alright? After putting all that seasoning, I'm going to go in and I'm going to rub the seasoning in. Just like so. And I'm going to show y'all up close and personal. Oh, I hope I can take the spoon because my hand. Flip the camera. This is what it looks like. The pimento berries, all the spice. Y'all should smell it. It smells so good. Okay. So on the day of me cooking it, I'm going to burn the curry along with some garlic, and then I'll add the chicken in. And I will add some fresh aromatics. This is just a powdered seasoning, okay? All right? Okay. And here we go with the chicken. I just didn't rub the seasoning yet. The scotch, the pepper, the jerk paste, and the browning. All right, let me see if I can put this back. I hope I can. My hands are okay. All right, so that's where we are so far. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to package this chicken. So this is now ready to cook. I will add, if I feel like, I might add some potatoes in there, carrots, scallion, thyme, sweet pepper and all that. I'll probably add in there. It just depends on the mood I'm in when I'm cooking that day. You don't have to, but that just gives it a little bit of pizzazz. Right? To add the carrots. You don't have to add carrots and potatoes. Some people just add it just because. Plus it adds to the amount of meat. Okay? Alright, just look at this. See this? Alrighty then. And I'm gonna definitely let it sit on my counter about half an hour. Let it marinate before I go ahead and put it inside my refrigerator. Alright. So again, because it's chicken, all I'm doing is just gonna wash off these gloves. Just wash the gloves off. And go in on the jerk. Chicken, alright? I'm seasoning. Alright, so I'm gonna go in. Still have some water from me washing it. A lot of water, plus I add the jerk sauce, jerk paste. So I'm just gonna kind of empty it out. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in with some regular browning. Alright. No, I'm not going to fry the chicken. I'm going to jerk it on the grill outside. I've been saying that the whole time that this is going to be jerked, not fried. Alright. Okay. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so you'll see when I post and you'll see what I have going on over here. You can always go and watch my videos, my long form videos, short form videos, please and thanks. Now I have some powder jerk seasoning and I'm going to go in with a little bit. Oh my gosh. I was before and I mopped. I was up until 2 o'clock this morning cleaning my house. And look what I just did. When it comes to jerk, you gotta season real good. Okay? That's the key to a good jerk chicken. You got to season really, really good. Can't halfway season. You gotta season to the bone. Yvonne Stewart, thanks for stopping by. What does after means? All right. So let me show y'all what's going on. My other phone is dead, you know. All right, this is what's me. You have to go up underneath the skin. That's why I cut slits in the chicken. You see that? Cut the slits in the chicken so I can go in and rub in all the seasoning and everything can be seasoned to the bone. See that? You see that? So that's the jerk chicken. the same thing I did with that, I'm going to do with this. Desi, thanks for stopping by. Yep, season. So the same thing I did by packaging the curry chicken, it's the same thing I'm going to do with the jerk. Just package it. I'm gonna let it sit on my counter, let it marinate, and then I put it in the freezer. Alright. And the day before, I will take it out. Yep. Season. Season to the bone. That's what we call season to the bone. Alright, so that's what's up right now as we speak. Okay? All this precious pepper. Yes. All this paste, this jerk paste, is gonna go in. Yep. All this jerk paste is going to sit in this chicken and marinate. Alright. And there we go with the chicken. Thank you so much for the gift that you sent. This chicken is not from Popeyes. This chicken is from Drea's Kitchen. This chicken, how dare you come over here and say chicken from Popeyes? This is chicken from Drea's Kitchen. Remember that. Thank you guys so much. And y'all wasn't over here earlier because I made me some green juice. Some cucumber with spilling water on myself. Cucumber with apple and apple cucumber chayote, which is chocho, and ginger, and some lime juice. Give me a nice green juice. When I'm finished cleaning up the dishes, I will show it to y'all. So delicious. That's what I've been drinking all day with this heat. And I don't drink soda anymore. I have to find ways to be refreshed. Okay, and that was just so great. I'm going to be posting the recipe and the video soon of that green juice that I made. All right. I also did a sandwich in my air fryer. A jerk chicken plantain sandwich. It was so good. I did it right here on live earlier before I started working. I made sure I was full. Well, at least had something in my stomach before I started working. Can't work and stuff hungry stomach. So I made sure that I ate something before I started working. Thanks again for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank y'all. Water, the best drink a body can have. I know. I drink a lot of water. I do. I know water is the best drink. Yeah, I know. I drink a lot of water. A lot. A lot. I sure do. I have my water bottle. I have my Stanley cup. I have my Stanley cup. I drink a lot of water, okay? I have my other water bottle that I take on the road with me. Trust me, I drink water. I do. Because I know it's good for me. And a lot of people might not know that 80% of the body is made up of water. Yeah, our body's made up of water. We have to stay hydrated. Alright, so pretty much that is it for the seasoning. You guys have watched me seasoned, cook the whole 9 yard. This is the jerk. This is the curry. And I did make me 1 minute because I have to clean while I work. I cannot stay dirty. Funny thing, I mopped the whole house this morning. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Alright, so I did make, like I said, the green juice. Right here. I made some green juice, which is cucumber, chayote, which is chocho if you're Jamaican. Chayote and green apple, cucumber, chayote, green apple, ginger, and lime. Alright, and this is what it looks like. Cheers if you're just joining. Alright, everybody, please don't bring artists nothing but water. That's all he drinks. Give it a try, guys. I'm going to be posting the video of this juice that I made. Alright, I also made a sandwich. I'm not gonna eat it now because I already ate half for my lunch. A plantain jerk chicken with lettuce and tomatoes for my lunch. Alright, that's what I made. That's probably gonna be my breakfast tomorrow morning because I eat in proportion. I do not eat a lot again. I have learned how to master maintaining my weights. I'm really trying hard. Okay, guys, I am trying very, very hard. All right. Okay, so you guys are still here. You guys are very faithful. Thank you. But that's my business phone, so of course if I'm getting texts I have to respond or messages. So guys, just wanted you to know that I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for stopping by, being on the live, But I'm gonna have to cut it short because I have to take care of some stuff. But thank y'all for coming. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so that whenever I go back live, you will get the notification. I appreciate y'all. Um, don't forget to stop by whenever you feel like it. This is a safe zone community where we interact with each other, share ideas, and motivate each other. Okay? So thank y'all. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Thank you so much. It's Chef Drea saying thank you and Chef Kiss. Eat good, feel good, walk good, guys, and stay blessed. I have to go take care of some stuff, so I'll see y'all later. All right? Have a great rest of the afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining, and see y'all next time. God bless.